Back in 2007, Michelle Wallach and I decided to launch the Youngevity Mineral Makeup line. The reason that we decided to launch it is because people were asking us for an all-natural makeup line. They wanted something that they could put on their skin that was as healthy as what they were putting in their body with Dr. Wallach's 90 Essential Nutrients. So we launched the makeup line and we thought we've got everything covered. We had 8 foundation colors. We had 12 eyeshadows and 3 blushes, and we thought, this is fantastic. We've got it covered. We've got every woman in the world covered with our mineral makeup. Little did we know, we weren't even close. We took our show on the road so that we could expose as many people as possible to the Youngevity mineral makeup, and we started out in the Pacific Northwest, where we soon learned that people are very pale, very, very pale. So we got up to the trade show that we were doing and realized that we had to mix our own colors at the trade show because we simply had nothing that was light enough for these women. So we started blending colors on the spot, and after that trip came back and developed 6 new colors. We then took our show to the Chicago Black Women's Expo. And thank goodness for Nadine Thompson, who was there at the show. We had nothing that really matched the complexions of the women at the show. We had some dark colors, but we didn't really take into consideration the different undertones with the complexions. So Nadine came over and helped us blend colors right there on the spot, and we developed another 5 colors straight out of that show. So by now our foundation line had grown quite a bit. And so we went back to the lab and started mixing up new eyeshadow colors and new blushes to meet the needs of women of color. We now sit here years later feeling that we're really confident that we have everybody covered in terms of color, foundation, in terms of eyeshadow, in terms of blushes and bronzers and lipstick. We've got a full line of mineral makeup, and the beautiful thing about it is it's 100% natural. It's important to start with a clean, fresh face. You want something that's been cleansed properly and then primed. We use our Youngevity toner to tone the skin, and then apply moisturizer, and then we apply our waterless vitamin C. Now, one of the cool things about the waterless vitamin C is that it acts as a primer, but it's really a super antioxidant. It's very healing for the skin, and it's the perfect foundation for our mineral makeup that you brush on right afterwards. So the order is cleanse the skin, nourish the skin with your moisturizer, and then apply the waterless vitamin C. We all have areas of our skin that we're not crazy about, little spots and blemishes that we would like to get rid of, dark circles under the eyes. This is the perfect job for concealer. We have a beautiful creamy concealer. It's all natural. It's in a shea base. And you just dot it on the areas of the skin that you'd like to conceal, whether it's under eye circles or age spots or dark lines, anything that you'd like to conceal, you just dot on the concealer and then your face will be ready for the foundation. In choosing your color of foundation, the easiest way to do it is to make 3 stripes on the face, on the side of the face along the jawline, with the colors that you think most closely match your complexion. So you'll go light, medium, and a darker color. You'll choose 3 colors. The one that looks lighter obviously is too light, the one that looks dark is too dark for your skin, and the one that blends right in is the perfect match for your skin color. For African American women, you're going to color match higher on the face. The color on the complexion of African American women seems to be more consistent in the upper cheek area versus the jawline. Once you've color matched your foundation, use a kabuki brush or a flawless face brush to blend in the color. And what you want to do is sprinkle a little onto a paper towel and then work it into your brush. Just don't dip the brush into it. You want to work it into the brush and then apply it to the skin in a circular motion, working all the way around the face. So you start down at the jawline, you work all the way up the cheek, across the forehead, and down the other side, always moving up in an upward sweeping motion in circular motion. It's important to apply the foundation in several layers. Even if you're looking for maximum coverage, you want to apply it in layers rather than one thick coverage. Just use that layering effect to get the desired coverage. You also might want to apply the creamy concealer again if you have particularly problem areas. If you're dealing with hyperpigmentation or other skin discolorations, perhaps a birthmark, maybe a strawberry birthmark, then you want to layer the foundation and concealer on top of each other until you get the desired coverage. It is possible, and I know this myth is out there that mineral makeup is really light and you won't get the coverage you need. You absolutely will. It just takes a little skill and patience and layering to get it on. If you have oily skin, you might find it necessary to apply the Angel Face setting powder before you apply your foundation. And this is because the setting powder helps absorb oil. So you'll apply the Angel Face setting powder, then you apply your foundation, and then you follow up with another dusting of Angel Face setting powder. Eyeshadow, it's so much fun to apply color to the face. And when you look at eyeshadow, it's all about contouring. So you want to highlight the areas of the eye to make it pop, perhaps right under the brow bone, perhaps a dot right above the eye. But you want to use another color, a darker color, to contour the eye. So you're using one color matte to wash over the entire lid, and then you're contouring with a darker color. You can also apply the eyeliner right along the lash line in very small, light strokes with a pencil. And you don't hold the pencil pointed at the eye. You hold it on an angle so that you get the nice controlled, very controlled, small, light strokes to apply the eyeliner. The key with eyeshadow is that it's all about blending. You have to blend the colors. You do not want to be the lady that walks out with stripes of color across her eyelids. You want to be the one that people say, oh, that's an interesting color. I like the way that looks. Once you have the desired look on the eyelid, it's important to put mascara on the lashes. We use our Youngevity all-natural mascara. Now, I dare you to go out there and find a mascara that is better than this one. We searched the earth. We looked 4 years to develop this formula. It's a beeswax base, so it is resistant to water but not waterproof. It's a fantastic mascara. It's going to make your lashes look fantastic, but more than anything, it's a great product. If you're going to be using something that close to your eye, you want it to be a natural product. My favorite part, blush. Okay, here's the thing with blush. You look at the color in the jar and it might look too vibrant for you and you think there's no way I can wear that color. But I assure you, if you sprinkle it out onto a paper towel or onto a tissue and work your brush into it and apply it to the cheek very, very lightly, you can wear almost any color. Mineral makeup has a tendency to look very, very vibrant in the jar and then not so vibrant on the skin. You can achieve a more vibrant color with mineral makeup by layering it, but if you have a nice light touch and you apply the blush to the area of the cheek where you normally blush, the apple of the cheek, it'll look beautiful. We use our Lovely Glow bronzer to contour the cheek. There are other bronzers that we carry for different complexions, maybe different times of the year, but the Lovely Glow is the one that most people go to first. You apply it on the contour of the cheek. You can apply it up near the forehead as well to contour that area, perhaps on the jawline. Any area of your face that you look at and you want it to recede. So you're creating contour with the bronzer by applying it in the areas that you'd like to recede, not the areas you'd like to highlight. All right, eyebrows. Let me tell you, I don't care who you are or what you put on your face. If you don't finish your brow, it's like putting a picture on the wall without a frame around it. You absolutely have to finish your brow, ladies. I don't care if you use the same color. Most people, blondes and light brown hair, use Luca. If you're brunette or even to dark brown, chestnut color, you can use Pisa. And for very, very dark hair or black hair, you want to use Black Hills. Those are the 3 colors that we use for brows: Luca, Pisa, and Black Hills. So depending on your color, everyone applies it the same way. You're going to take your brow brush and line it up with the outer part of your nostril and the outer part of your eye, and that is where your brow ends. When you line it up with the outer part of your nostril and the inner part of your eye, that is where your brow begins. And then you just take your brow brush and use very short strokes to apply the mineral powder that you're putting on there. So it's an eyeshadow color, but we use it on the brow. You just apply it with very short strokes, just like hairs, just like when you're filling in the sparse spots on your brow. And then by the time you finish, you have a very natural looking brow, but it doesn't have any bald patches or lighter areas, and it actually does a beautiful job in finishing the face. So it's really important to line the lips. You take the lip pencil and you just make again strokes, draw on the outer edges of the lips all the way around. You do not want to draw outside of the lip line. People do this thinking that it will make their lips look fuller, but it doesn't. It looks ridiculous. And you don't want to draw inside the lip line. Just draw along your natural lip line, and then you take lipstick and fill it in, and then you take lip lock and put that on top. You can always wear the lipstick without the lip lock or the lip lock without the lipstick, whichever your preference. But for maximum color and coverage, you're going to use the liner, then the lipstick, and then seal it with the lip lock. One of the beautiful things about our mineral makeup line is that we have a series of setting powders. We've got the Angel Face setting powder, which works well on a lot of different complexions. And if you're going to have your picture taken or you're doing any videotaping or anything like that, it's the perfect thing to put on your skin. It just leaves the skin looking very luminous and beautiful. Youngevity mineral makeup has no harsh chemicals, no dyes, no preservatives. We do no animal testing. It's 100% pure natural mineral. You can use Youngevity mineral makeup on all different skin tones, on all different types of skin. There's a myth out there that if you're a certain age, you can't wear mineral makeup, and that is just what I said, it's a myth. If you use our waterless vitamin C as a foundation underneath the mineral makeup, it just glides on the skin. So you're not having any mineral makeup take up into the crevices of the skin if you have fine lines or anything like that. It's not going to maximize those in any way. And as a matter of fact, we have two different complexion enhancers that help minimize those fine lines. One is called Sweet and one is called Sexy. You can try either one of them out. One of them's got a pinker hue to it and the other one more of a bronzy hue. Just try them out and see which one you prefer. One of the things that makes Youngevity mineral makeup unique is the fact that we have sample towers. I'm sure you've all been to the store and you have to buy your foundation by looking at the jar or by looking at a color swatch. You don't have to do that with Youngevity. We have sample towers and we'll sell those to you for $10. And then if you end up buying one of our kits, we apply that $10. So you're literally out no money. You get to test it at home in your own light, in your own bathroom or wherever you apply your makeup. But the beautiful thing is it's at your pace, on your terms, in your environment where you'll be wearing the makeup, and you get to find out what your perfect match is. We offer a lot of different foundation colors, but there are women out there that don't match any of our foundations. For you, we will custom match you. So if you blend colors together, say sensual and beautiful, for example, we'll color match you, we'll create that custom blend, and then we'll keep that on file for you so that you always know that you can order your perfect match from Youngevity. One of the questions that Michelle and I get all the time is, how did you come up with the foundation names? Our foundation color names are unique, and the reason is that Michelle and I discussed from the very beginning that we wanted women to walk away wearing our mineral makeup but feeling their most beautiful. We want you to feel like an enhanced version of yourself, if you will. So when we started talking about makeup colors, we thought, okay, we don't want to be bisque, we don't want to be beige, we don't want to be nude. We want to be sensual and beautiful and exquisite and magnificent. So we had such fun coming up with these names, and we think that women really get a kick out of it. And we've done enough trade shows and talked to enough women to know that they really enjoy the fact that the makeup reflects their inner sparkle, what's inside them, and makes them feel really great about wearing it and really great about themselves.